So today I'm going to begin my movement planning on my sketchbook. At the top of the sketchbook, the directions said that I need to write movement planning. Then I need to write a list of activities I think would be good for my movement artwork. One thing I would like to do, maybe I could do running, maybe a cartwheel. And I think something that could be fun would be maybe just dancing, like a dance move. Then thinking about it, and I can do a lot more than this. I can just sort of have like a brainstorming where I write down a few. So I'm going to circle one that I think I really want to do today, and I think that's going to be a cartwheel. So I put a circle around it, and that lets me know this is the one I'm doing. So when I come back to this, I understand this is what I was working for. Now, in this spaces below, I'm going to draw 4 gesture drawings that illustrate a cartwheel. So I'm thinking about the way the first move is. When I first do a cartwheel, I just sort of stand there with my hands up in an upright position. Remember, when we're drawing a gesture drawing, we'll draw the head, neck, shoulders, torso, which looks about 2 heads. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit so you can see. And then I'm going to start with the legs, or the arms. So the arm, when I first start, I'm just going to come up, up. These are my placeholders for my hands. And I also stand down for the knee, down for the foot, out, down for the knee, down for the foot, out. So that's my first gesture drawing. Now, before I thicken it, I'm actually going to practice drawing the other 4 figures. So I want to break this down into 4 gesture drawings. That's what the direction said. So at this point, I've got 1. I don't need to label it. I can count it out. But the next thing that I think I do is that I begin to bend down. So I'm going to put my head right here and get those shoulders in there. And then I'm going to kind of bend that torso a little bit. And the arms are going to come down, and maybe this leg is bent a little bit. And this leg is kind of in an outward position. And it is okay if your gesture drawings are kind of running into each other. In fact, that kind of has a cool feeling that they are all connected and help connect to each other. So then the next one is I'm on the ground, my hands are on the ground, my head is upside down. A little big head there. And notice how quickly I'm going through this, and it's really kind of sketchy. And that's fine, because remember, gesture drawings are quick, and they're sort of the bare bones of it. So I've got up, down, upside down, and now I'm going to head, neck, shoulder, torso, bent knee, my leg is kind of going off the screen there. So if I have space, or if I want to, I can continue this sequence off the page or on the next page. But this is basically what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a breakdown of your figures. This is a practice sketch. We're practicing. This is not a final artwork. If you have the time and you want to do it, you can go back in and you can thicken and add in some hands. This hand is really, really big. I should probably make it a little bit smaller. And then some legs. But it's really up to me. What I'm looking for is that you have movement planning 1, 2, 3, and also your 4 gesture drawings.